Hello, this is the syllabus review for Math 126, sections 4001 4002 for summer 2023. This is online. So prereqs Math 96 or 3 units of high school mathematics at the level of algebra and above. Appropriate score on the SAT, ACT, or Acupuncture exams. Course description provides a third course in algebra. Topics include polynomial, rational, and radical equations, absolute value and quadratic inequalities, relations and functions, linear, quadratic, polynomial, exponential, and logarithmic functions. That's actually a pretty fun section, especially because we get to use decimals for the coming up with the equations. Anyway, there are graphs and applications and systems of equations. Okay, course objectives. Upon completion of the course, successful students should be able to do the following: solve polynomial, radical, and rational equations, solve absolute value and quadratic inequalities, identify functions and find inverse functions, graph, find slopes and equations of linear functions and use them in models, sketch the graphs of basic functions and transformations of them, graph polynomial, exponential, and logarithmic functions and use them in models, solve systems of equations and inequalities, not necessarily linear. That'll be towards the end of the course. I think that's chapter 5. Okay, it's 3-credit class. Transferability within Nevada. This course is designed to apply towards a W&C degree and or transfer to other schools within the Nevada system of higher education, depending on the degree chosen and other courses completed. It may transfer to colleges and universities outside Nevada. For more information about how this course can transfer and apply to your program of study, please contact a counselor. Linkage to the college mission: apply mathematical and analytical problem-solving skills through the use of polynomial, exponential, and logarithmic functions, the application of systems of equations, and the application of matrices. Provide instruction that contributes to a student's ability to think critically and solve problems, to reason mathematically, and apply computational skills. So we're going to be using the textbook Pre-Calculus by J. Abramson, and it's in Canvas as an e-text. To access all that, the book and the homework program, we're using Lumen. It's about $35. You can purchase it from the bookstore. You can go online and get it as well. You can get it directly. There's a 14-day free trial you can use in Lumen. So if you access it through Canvas, and if you watch my syllabus or my Canvas tour video, you'll see that you can go in, then you can subscribe to your 14-day trial. You can purchase it immediately or purchase from the bookstore and wait for it to get to you. Okay, supplies. You should have access to a textbook and scientific calculator, graphing calculator. I like to use the TI-84. It's what I kind of go to every time for this class. There are lots of options you can use, though. And there'll be some online calculators you can use for free. Desmos is a great tool, and I've talked about that a couple of times now. And I was really surprised what it will do. It also will allow you to do regression analysis very quickly, very accurately, and I hate to say it, a lot easier to get that number back or those numbers back than it is on the calculator. Grading scale A, B, C, D, F. That's pretty standard. Grade breakdown: homework at 39%, module quizzes 60% of the grade, and there's a syllabus quiz, it's 1% of the grade. So just be aware of that. So a bigger weight on the module quizzes. Homework: all homework assignments are on the Lumen website. The homework is completed through the practice activities. You may access the assignments tab under the modules or the course summary below the syllabus here on Canvas. So if you go back to Canvas, you'll see, and I talked about that in the Canvas tour. Module quizzes: each module ends with a quiz. Quizzes can be found in the assignment tab, the modules, or the course summary. Grading of coursework: the assignments completed in the Lumen OHM are automatically graded by that program, and the final grades recorded by that program are transferred to the Canvas gradebook. The official grade record for this course, however, is the Canvas grade, not the gradebook in Lumen OHM, because it doesn't weight things as I've weighted them. If you feel a problem was misgraded, please let me know so I can review the issue. Syllabus quiz: in order to fulfill an attendance requirement, and since we are in an online class, there is a 5-question syllabus quiz that is due by Wednesday of the first week of classes. This quiz is worth 5 points. It's really 1% of the grade. And I say that it's a weighted, again, it's weighted. So there's not like a point total for the class that I go with. It's the weighted amount. Okay, I'm going to go on from there. Students are expected to participate and keep pace, logging into Canvas on a regular basis. Students failing to keep pace or answer emails from the instructor for 2 or more weeks may be dropped from the course. I don't actually do normal just dropping people. Just be aware you need to be active in the course. So don't expect to be automatically dropped from the course. Any departure from the attendance policy must be pre-approved by June 17th, 2023. Ethics statement: no cheating of any kind will be tolerated. Any student caught cheating, attempting to cheat, or assisting in the cheating of another student will be expelled from the class with a failing grade. Grade appeals can be made to Scott Morrison, and there's his email address. If there's a grade issue, though, contact me, because there could be just a clerical mistake. That happened recently. And just come to me, and I'm happy to fix anything. I fixed it, submitted a grade change, and everything worked out for everybody. Okay, but if you feel like something wasn't fair on my end after we've met, feel free to go to my director, Scott Morrison, and he can work with you and me to figure things out. A disability statement at Western Nevada College is committed to providing reasonable accommodations for all persons with disabilities. The syllabus is available in alternate formats upon request. Students with disabilities, if you are seeking classroom accommodations under the Americans with Disabilities Act, you're required to register with the Disability Support Services, DSS. DSS is located in Cedar 209 on the Carson City campus. There's a phone number. There's the email address for the director. She's a really nice, very helpful person. To receive academic accommodations for this class, please obtain the proper DSS forms and meet with me at the beginning of the semester. So these, I'm pretty sure they're accurate. I pulled them off the college website. These are important days. So just be aware of how dates are coming up if you need to make changes with the class. And I encourage you, if you don't feel like you're going to be able to pass the class, switch to an audit instead of a grade. It just works out better for everyone involved. Okay, and down here is a tentative schedule. And what I said in the course, what do you want to call it, the Canvas tour, all the due dates for homework and the exams are on the same date. So Chapter 1, homework and exam are due on that date. Chapter 2, due on that day. 3, 4, 5. Actually, 4 is due here. It's open here. But I try to put in pertinent information for the course, and like Independence Holiday, 4th of July. And but it's a pretty good schedule to stick with, and I know there's just something every day, kind of the nature of a summer class when we're doing a whole semester in half the time. So don't set yourself up for failure by not keeping up with this. When you can work ahead, when you can't work ahead, just make sure you get caught up if you're going to be getting behind. But I think it's a very doable class, and like I said, it's one of my favorite classes. Maybe I didn't say it here, but it is one of my favorite classes to teach. And teaching with Lumen really has pushed me as an instructor to do some more challenging topics. So I'm kind of excited to do this. Okay, let me know if you have any questions, and if you got this far in the video, in the discussion, post. Let me think of a thing to say. Okay, I know what you can say. So my favorite band is the band Daughter, and look up one song by Daughter and post it in the discussion boards. Okay, but don't tell anyone what you're doing. Just see what they say. So it'd be kind of cool to see who actually watches this far into the video. I will see you guys online. Okay, bye.